Hello, all of you beautiful people of the internet. My name is Kendall Robinson-Jones, and this is my YouTube channel. Just gonna start this off by saying I know my air conditioning is on. Can't really do anything about that. And you might hear my dog in the background. My apologies. He is not known for being quiet, so if you hear barking or running, honestly, it's him. That's what it is. But this YouTube channel is called Kendall's Creations, which it's another platform for my little small business under the same name. This is my first episode, of course, which this is gonna be more of like an overview and a get to know me, so this might be a little bit longer or shorter, haven't decided, and my usual episodes. And so this will be like a get to know me type one, and then like all of the stuff I would do in regular episodes. So obviously, my name's Kendall Robinson-Jones. I am 16 years old. I'm a junior in high school, although we end June 10th, and I'm currently recording this June 1st. Happy Pride Month, by the way. I am a proud bisexual. So I'm very excited this year because I didn't realize I was bisexual until, I didn't accept the fact that I was a bisexual until after Pride Month last year. So I'm very glad that I get to participate in all of the Pride events this year that I was unable to last year, and also we had COVID last year, which was not fun. And I both crochet and knit. I've been crocheting for 2 years this July-ish, and I've been knitting for about a year this August. It's kind of crazy to think that, but time flies when you're in lockdown. I have an Etsy called Kendall's Babies. It'll be linked in the description of all of my videos. And I also have an Instagram, Crochet by Kendall, which will also be linked in the description. So that's just a little intro on me. And then what I plan to do on here with these episodes. So first off, I plan to show you any finished objects I have. And then any work in progresses, anything, like if I buy something new, I want to show y'all, and anything like I want to make in the future, or like I know I'm going to make in the future. And then if I get any new sales in the past period of time, which, speaking of sales, I might drop in a few coupon codes every here and there, just as a way to say thank you guys for watching and supporting me. I'm out of breath from that. Oh my lord. So I'm hoping to do episodes every week. As I said before, I have school until June 10th, but my classes are a lot lighter, and we're not doing as like heavy, intensive work as we were in the beginning of the year. So I'm hoping to do every week, possibly every other week if I have to, over the summer. And then I have no clue what my school is going to look like my senior year, so we'll just kind of call it by year when my senior year starts, which it's so weird to hear that I'm gonna be a senior, but I am. Oh god. Anyway, so starting with the next episode, I want to also do a little fun fact about me. Like, I don't want to say skit, but like part. I'll do this one. This is also gonna kind of lead into how I started crocheting. So I've had 2 knee surgeries. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this is my right one. This is my most recent one. No, that's my left one. And this is my right one, which was my very first one. Both times I tore my ACL, and then the first time I tore one meniscus, and then the second time I tore both of my menisci. So they are not fun. I would not recommend tearing your ACL. But how I got into crochet is after my first ACL tear. I didn't have anything to do because I couldn't go out with friends because I was recovering from a surgery, and all I could do was play The Sims. And I wanted to do something else, and I had found this old loom knitting kit that I had when I was like 8, and I just kind of picked it up, and I still had like the yarn and all of that stuff. And after doing that for, I want to say like a week and a half, I ran out of yarn, and then my grandmother took me to Joann's to get me some supplies for new yarn art, and she got me this hook. This is the hook that started it all. It is a Susan Bates I9 5.5mm hook. I want to say, like, I did not get another hook for like 3 months after I got this. So that was how I got into crochet, and it's kind of just been a thing I do ever since. And then I got into knitting last year during lockdown. I didn't, not necessarily because I was like tired of crochet, but because I wanted to add like a different style of yarn art into my life so I can have a break from crochet to knit and a break from knitting to crochet, just so I'm not doing the same thing over and over again, to kind of refresh my brain and all that stuff. And so now we're actually going to get on to the actual episode part, so I'm going to start off with finished objects. I'm just gonna do like what's happened like in the last bit of time, because this is my first episode, so I have no like point to say, oh yeah, this is what I've gotten done since then. So it's just gonna be like the last month. So considering how it is Pride Month, also don't mind the not woven in ends. I had one where the ends were woven in, but I will tell you it's why I don't have that in a bit. It's a cute little rainbow drawstring. It's picking up. So it's cute, red, orange, and that's blue, and that's green. I can't quite tell. I think it's picking up fine, but I'm not too sure. Y'all are in my room, and my window's right there, so I'm not too sure how this lighting looks. But these are super cute, and they are for sale on my Etsy. I think they're $35 each, plus shipping, and shipping's $2.50. So they're super cute, and I thought that would be quite fitting since it is officially the start of Pride Month. And then the only other like thing I have that's finished is that's the back. This bad boy. It's a skirt. I know it's 2 different colors. We're not gonna talk about that. I have pictures of me in this. They're on my Instagram actually. And this took forever, but I love it so much. It's so cute. And I remember I counted like how many stitches like were at, like after I stopped increasing, it was like 309 stitches all the way around. I had to do that like 50 times. So it was a whole lot of yarn and a whole lot of stitches, but it was well worth it. I actually wore it to school once and got a fair share of compliments, which made me feel like the best person ever, because someone's like, oh, where did you get it? I'm like, oh, I made it. It's like the best feeling ever when you get to say that you made something. I'm sure y'all can relate. And so those are all of my recently, I'm gonna go back to the back. And it was my friend's birthday, and my friend, she's bi with a very, very strong preference for women. We just kind of say that she's gay because, 1, she's in a relationship with a woman right now, and 2, she feels like it fits her sexuality now more. And so I made her one, and she was like, can I have one? And I was like, for $35. And she was like, can I ask for one for my birthday? And so she got one for her birthday. So I really love giving stuff to my friends because, like, I feel so proud of myself. So now on to works in progresses. This one, it's not gonna get finished, and I know it's not gonna get finished. This was like my first project getting back into knitting, and I was using a new yarn, so I just kind of wanted to see, like, and feel how the yarn worked up and work with it, because it's a type of yarn I've never used, and then I don't know if it's right there, but anyways, it is, I think it's either Trubu or Nubu or something like that. It's the 100% rayon from Bamboo. This was supposed to be a little, like, top thing, and there's so many stitches. There's so many. Oh my god. And, like, it takes forever to work up, but it looks absolutely stunning. So I might just bind off and just have it be, like, a little, like, test square rectangle thing shape. And because it's so pretty, and it's very soft, and I do love this yarn. It's a lot thinner than what I'm used to working with, so that's gonna be a fun challenge, just trying to, like, get into thinner and thicker type yarns, because I'm used to 4 yarns or, like, super bulky, like, Sweet Snuggles, Loops and Threads. Like, there's like little to no in between with what I do usually. So having some super thin yarn will be a fun challenge. And then this is actually kind of the same thing. I'm following the same pattern, and by pattern I mean guessing, making estimates, and seeing how it goes. One sec, actually. My mom is calling. I'm back. Sorry, my mother asked if I wanted to see the new Fast and Furious movie, and of course, I said yes. So, that is funny. She never calls me, so of course, the one time I record, she decides to call me. But this other work in progress is, again, like I said, the same thing, kind of. Obviously, it's a lot bigger. I'm using significantly thicker yarn. Like, it's like, this is the gray one, I think, is like weight 2 or 3, and this is weight like 5. And this is also a new yarn. I have worked with this type of yarn before, but like, I'll explain in a second. So it's going to be a little top, and it's going to be like this on the body, and as I work my rows, it gets technically wider, but at the end I will seam it all together, and it'll be a little tube top, and then I'll do some, I'm thinking 1x1 rib for the straps, just so it does not fall off of me. And this yarn is, it's so soft. It is, why am I just now forgetting what this yarn is called? Oh, I feel so bad. It was just in my brain 2 seconds ago. I have the bag. 1 second. It is Loops and Threads Eco Brights. This color, like this color is, I'm pretty sure this is aqua. There's 12 colors. They're all beautiful. I just got this one because it's very close to my favorite color. So I have been really enjoying working with this yarn, and it works up fast, and I have recently been obsessed with like Marvel movies and American Horror Story. So if any of you guys watch any of those, please leave it in the comments. I would love to talk about them. I'm on season 8 of American Horror Story. I just started it today. I did not watch a few episodes of season 7 Roanoke just because I'm not a huge fan of it. I do plan to go back and watch it later, but not now. I've been so excited for season 8, so I just kind of jumped the gun a little bit and started season 8 before watching season 7. But don't worry, I spoiled the rest of season 7 for myself, so please feel free to talk about the ending of season 7. I have a really bad tendency of, like, when I see something in a show, Googling why it happens and ruining stuff for me. But I like it. It makes it so, like, I can... It feels like I'm watching it over again, but not. Like, I know that something is gonna happen, but I don't know, like, everything around it. Everything that is, like, around it, and I kind of like that. I'm weird. I know. And so I like this because it's thick enough that I don't have to constantly, like, watch and make sure that I'm not messing up. I can kind of get into the groove of things, and I can feel around more and be able to watch whatever movie or show I'm watching. And so that is all for my whips. There's only 2, because I was making the bags for like a week straight. There is 9 on my Etsy shop. There was 10, but somebody bought one, which I'm gonna really quickly jump into the sales because of it. I've had one sale, and it was of a bag, and then I had a giveaway on my Instagram when I reached 100 followers, and I feel so sorry. I'm so sorry, Taylor. It took me forever to make your bee. There was just finals and AP testing that I did not account for when I was timing my beautiful giveaway, but she got her bee. It is in the mail now. My USPS took like a week to ship it out, but it should be fine. It should be on your way home if you're watching this. I'm so sorry for that again. But again, feel free to hop on over to my Instagram. I will be holding more giveaways and hopefully finishing the objects and sending them out significantly faster than I did this time. So those are like the 2 sales. And then things that I want to make. So I want to try to make a more advanced top that isn't just like a strip and some straps. But like I also don't want to do a sweater because it is summer, so I'm gonna look up some more summery stuff. I want to do more knitting, and then I'm thinking I want to crochet something. Like I don't know what or at all, but like I want to crochet something new that I haven't crocheted before, and I've crocheted a lot. Like I've touched on like every category of crochet pretty much. So I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be something. My mom keeps telling me to crochet little cowboy boots or like little Uggs. That might be it. Honestly, it very well might be. I don't know. I'm trying to find something. And other than that, I don't really think there's anything else I want to make. And then new stuff I have gotten recently. So obviously I got the Eco Brights yarn and then the Nubu Trubu, whichever one it is. It's 100% ran from Bamboo again. Whichever one that is. I also got two new... No, I think I got three. No, I got two. I got two new knitting needles. They're all... I don't know. Takumi, I think. They were all the Takumi Clover Bamboo ones. I got 6.5 millimeters and then 8 because for some reason there's no 7. So, and this calls for 8 millimeter. My gauge tends to be loose, and so I usually like to go, no, my bad, it calls for 9 millimeter, and I tried my 8 millimeter, and it just was a little too loose for what I wanted for this project, so I went down to 6.5, and it looks great for being my second technically project since going back into knitting. So I'm very proud of myself for that. And I'm going to try to put links in the description for both yarns and then the needles that I got. I will find out which yarn I got and it'll be in the description. The correct one will be in the description. I promise. I have another thing of it in the basement. I just didn't use my brain to bring it up to show y'all. Another thing I want to make. I'm sorry, this is kind of like all over the place. I want to try to make another skirt or maybe some shorts in crochet. So I'm hoping, but not like, it's not like something I'm like dying to do. I'm just hoping I can do it. And I honestly think that's about all for now. Yeah, this is kind of all over the place. I'm sorry, and I know I'm moving and fidgeting a lot. It's awkward for me to just sit in front of my phone, which, by the way, you guys are propped up on a pillow, so it's kind of funny, in my opinion. So it's kind of awkward for me to talk and like to my phone when there's like nobody talking back. So I will get better with that with time. It's just my first time ever doing something like this. So that'll improve, and I know I kind of also look a little bit dead. I did have school, so that happened, and hopefully over the summer the lighting will be a little bit better because I won't be in school at the solar noon, and the way my window faces, like the sun is coming straight in at a solar noon, so it's great, but it's currently like on this side of the house. And so you're just kind of not getting as good light as you could in my living room. But in my living room is my dog, which I'm sure y'all would love to meet, but I wouldn't get anything done with him there. I love him, but he likes his attention a lot. His attention very clearly comes first in his world. But yeah, other than that, that's all. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. I know it's not the most, I don't want to say popular thing for a 16-year-old to be doing knitting and crocheting, but I love it. It has helped me through a lot. And I hope to share what I am doing with all of y'all. And yeah, that's all. So thank you. Please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below if you're a Marvel fan, or an American Horror Story fan. I know those are two very different things, but I'm hoping I get somebody from either one of those two groups that I can talk to in the comments. And yeah, that's all. I will see y'all next week.